What's up, folks? It's Jen. Today must be the hottest day of the year so far. It is a good 80 degrees up in the Bay and it actually feels pretty nice. Anyway, I thought I would film my April favorites because I wanted to wrap up all the goodness, which was last month. So a couple of weeks ago, I went to New York and I forgot to pack my dry shampoo, which sucked because my hair gets pretty greasy. So I stumbled into an Urban Outfitters and I ran across the Batiste dry shampoo, and I've heard a lot of great things about it from other YouTubers, and I thought I would give it a try, and those reviews were not kidding. First off, the formula kind of smells like cookies or some sort of pastry, or that's what it smells like to me. It just smells really, really heavenly. And number two, it does a really good job sucking up all the oils and greasiness in your hair and just leaving it really nice and fluffy and voluminous. I did purchase the normal formula, so make sure if you spray it, you should rub it in thoroughly so you don't have a white cast. I have been using a new toner. I've been using Lush's Breath of Fresh Air, and I used to use Origin's White Tea toner, but I just wasn't that committed to it, so I thought I would try a new one, and this one is a lot cheaper and I think it's just as effective. My skin has been totally on my good side recently, and maybe it's because of the new toner I'm using. I'm not sure. Maybe it's just the weather that's changing. After I washed my face, I spritz it on my face a couple of times and I just kind of gently pat it until it dries, and then after the toner I'll just moisturize as usual. And I really love the spray nozzle because now I don't have to use a cotton round every time I use toner. I can just spray it and I can be a little bit more environmentally conscious. Next up, I have a movie recommendation, and if you have not seen this movie, you have to go see it right now. It's American History X, and it's been on my to-watch list for years. It's about two brothers played by Edward Norton and Edward Furlong, and they're part of this neo-Nazi movement, and Edward Norton plays the older brother, and he ends up committing a really serious crime, and when he comes out of prison, he doesn't want his younger brother following in his footsteps. I think the film did a really great job showing us how destructive and devastating the nature of racism is, and one point that really resonated with me was the fact that hate is baggage and life is too short to be pissed off all the time. And just a warning, this movie, like all of my film recommendations, is very graphic, so if you have a light stomach, I still think you should watch it, but just so you're not surprised, there's gonna be blood. These days I've been listening to a lot of Kurt Vile, more specifically Smoke Ring for My Halo. I think it's just a really good thing to listen to whether you're really sad or you're happy. I think it's the type of music that is really versatile to your mood, and it's just been really cutting it deep for me. And my favorite songs from the album are probably Baby's Arms and Peeping Tomboy. I will link the songs in the description box in case you want to give it a listen. So in the beginning of this year, I went into a vintage shop in the Mission called No, and I saw this beautiful Coach backpack just hung on the wall. I asked the shopkeeper how much it was, and she said it was $100. And I didn't feel like spending $100 on a backpack at that moment, so I walked away because she wouldn't haggle. And so I thought I was over it, but that wasn't the case because every outfit I created, I just kept on thinking, this outfit would look really great if I had that Coach backpack. And so I have been thinking about this for months and months, and finally I went back to the store in April with Stephanie, and I saw that they still had the backpack. No one else got it. Long story short, the backpack is mine now, and I'm so incredibly happy. It is a little bit smaller than what I'm used to. I'm used to carrying like a huge backpack when I go out because I want to put everything in there. You know, a water bottle, a snack, you know, 4 lip glosses. But I think that with this backpack, I really have to downsize and just carry what I actually need, and it's kind of better for me because now I'm not carrying my entire life with me on my bag. I'm only carrying my necessities. So that wraps up all my favorites from last month. If you were loving anything last month, feel free to comment down below and let me know what it was because I would absolutely love to read it. Make sure you hit that description box if you want any of the links to anything, and I guess that's it. I will see you in my next video, and stay safe. Bye!